In this video, we will learn about number patterns. One day, there was a sudden electricity failure in Champapur. All the villagers tried hard to get the electricity connected, but no one understood the reason for the power cut. It was night and darkness spread throughout the village. Then, the villagers saw such a star on the banyan tree of the village.
There are some numbers written on this star, and there are some empty spaces too,
said Badbole uncle.
But what could these numbers mean, uncle?
Babban asked the uncle.
It looks like some kind of number pattern. Look here, it is written on the top. Fill the empty spaces of this star with numbers between 1 to 12 such that the sum of the numbers written on any side of the star is 24. Let's all try to fill these empty spaces together.
Uncle told all the villagers.
Look, uncle, on this edge there are two numbers, 12 and 8 are already written. If we add these two numbers, the answer will be 20. Now, the total addition of this edge should be 24. This means that in these two spaces, we have to write numbers whose sum is 20 less than 24 or 4. We can write 4 by adding 1 to 3 and by adding 2 to 2. But when adding 2 to 2, the number is being repeated. That is why we will write numbers 1 and 3 in the empty spaces of this edge.
On saying this, Bablu wrote the numbers 1 and 3 in the empty spaces of this edge. All the villagers got very excited. Now, everyone started trying to fill in the blanks written on the star. Children, can you also fill in the blanks of this star together with the villagers? If you wish to, you may stop the video and find a solution with your friends. Well done, children! You have found the answer correctly. We can fill in the blanks of the star in this way. As soon as the villagers filled the blanks of the star, light started coming out from the star and the electricity of the village resumed. All the villagers got excited and started dancing happily. Children, in this video we learned about number patterns. In the next video, we will see some more interesting examples of this. Hello children! In the previous video, we learned about number patterns. In this video, we will see some more interesting examples of this. Golu has bought a new toy from the market today. He is very excited to play with it. But the toy is very special. You have to solve the math puzzle on it to make it work. The puzzle written on the toy looks like this. Golu tried hard to solve it, but he could not find a solution. Finally, he thought of taking help from his friend Sher Khan.
Sher Khan, I bought this toy from the market, but to run it, I have to solve a math puzzle written on it. If you can help me solve it, we can both play with this toy together.
Golu told Sher Khan.
Okay, let's try to solve this. There are many numbers written here, and there is only one blank space in the middle. Look, Golu. First, we will look at these numbers. There is number 2 written on one end of this line and 100 written on the other end. And on this line, there is number 4 written on one end and 200 written on the other end. And the blank space is common between these two lines. If we use the addition and subtraction process, we cannot find any number that can be written in the common blank space of these two lines.
Sher Khan told Golu.
Maybe we need a number to be written in the blank space in such a way that the number written in the blank space and the rest of the numbers are related to each other by a rule.
Sher Khan told Golu.
So, what shall we do now?
Golu got sad and asked Sher Khan.
Look, Golu, if I divide the number 100 by 2, the answer will be 50. And even when I divide the number 200 by 4, the answer will still be 50.
Sher Khan said excitedly to Golu.
Yes, and even if we divide 600 by 12, the answer is still 50. And finally, if we divide 400 by 8, the answer is still 50. Oh wow! We got the rule of this puzzle. That means we have to write 50 in this blank space.
Golu told Sher Khan. Sher Khan quickly wrote 50 in that space. As soon as Sher Khan filled the blank, the toy started working and began to spin round and round. Both Sher Khan and Golu started cheering. Children, can you fill in the blanks of this toy according to the rules of the puzzle that Golu and Sher Khan solved? If you wish to, you may stop the video and find a solution with your friends. There is a smaller number at one end of each line and a larger number at the other end. To find the smaller number for each line, we have to divide the larger number of that line by 31. And to find the larger number, multiply the smaller number of that line by 31. In this way, we can fill all the blanks. Well done, children. Your answer is absolutely correct. Children, in this video, we saw some more interesting examples of number patterns. In the next video, we will see some more interesting examples of this. Hello children! In the previous video, we saw some more interesting examples of number patterns. In this video, we will see some more interesting examples of this. There is a huge river between Champapur and Bechupur. Many villagers go to buy and sell goods from Champapur to Bechupur. Suddenly one day, the bridge between the two villages broke. All the villagers got very worried. For several days, no means were available to travel between the two villages. Then one day, suddenly the villagers saw that a magical bridge automatically started getting built over the river. The villagers got very excited. There was something special about that bridge. A number was written on every one of its planks. But suddenly the bridge stopped building further, and a question mark appeared on the last plank of the bridge. All the villagers got absorbed in thinking about what could this mean.
Look, there is a number written on every plank of this bridge. There will definitely be a rule between these numbers.
Bhola told the villagers.
1 is written on the first plank of this bridge. 4 is written on the second plank. 9 on the third plank and 16 on the fourth plank. We can write 1 like this as 1 times 1. We can write 4 as 2 times 2. 9 as 3 times 3 and 16 can be written like this as 4 times 4. This means that the number written on the plank can be found by multiplying the number of the plank by itself.
Chanda excitedly told the villagers.
That would mean the number written on this fifth plank would be 5 times 5, 25.
Saying this, Babban immediately wrote 25 on the fifth plank. As soon as Babban wrote the number, the next plank of the bridge got added to the bridge. Now, all the villagers started finding the numbers of the next planks. Children, can you also find the numbers of these 4 remaining planks of the bridge? If you wish to, you can stop the video and find the solution. Yes, the remaining 4 planks of the bridge will be numbered 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, 64. And 9 times 9, 81. The villagers also together wrote these numbers on the bridge, and finally the bridge between Champapur and Bechupur was completed. All the villagers started dancing happily. Children, in this video, we saw some more interesting examples of number patterns. Kids,